Hi Aries, thank you for joining me for your May bonus read. How do they feel about you? Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone, and that includes the cross watchers. And all of the energies are completely interchangeable as well. So Aries, I'll be using this deck for your energies towards the individual that you're dealing with in love. This deck is for the person that you're dealing with, their energies towards you, and this deck is for the mutual energies between you both. But obviously Aries, if you feel that you resonate more with this deck, then absolutely that's fine, you can take it, but please always bear in mind it's general, so this is not going to be everybody's timeline. Right, so I've changed this up ever so slightly from my usual, and we'll see what comes out of your cards. So Aries in love, please. Aries in love for the rest of May. Okay, so we've got heavy Libra energy in this read. We've got Jupiter in Leo. We've got Venus in Aries. Gemini energy. Loads of Libra. So much Libra energy. It's unreal. We've got Mars in Scorpio energy. We've got your energy here. And Mercury in Virgo. Okay, so Aries, your current energy towards the individual that you're dealing with in a love situation. The Two of Swords, Justice, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Fool. So you are currently not making any kind of decision just yet. You're feeling that the timing is off for you at the moment. You're not feeling it. You're just not. You're wanting the individual that you're dealing with to come out with it, to come out with what they're thinking, what they're feeling. You're waiting for some sort of level of honesty from the individual that you're dealing with. And until you receive some kind of communication, then you are going to be stuck in this energy of no movement. Now, you are wanting to do the right thing for yourself here. So, I mean, that's an amazing energy to be carrying. You are focused here very much on what is the correct thing for you. So, is it to continue with this connection or isn't it? Because there's something here, your instincts are telling you that for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, the individual that you're dealing with is needing to end a cycle that they're currently dealing with before they can open themselves up for the connection with you. Now, you're not saying anything and they're not saying anything. It's kind of everything's all up in the air at the moment. So you feel that you need something tangible to work with before you can make any kind of decision. Now, you're also very, very aware here that you could reap what you sow, and obviously you don't want to be sowing anything that's going to come back to you in a negative way. So you're more than aware of karma, and that's why you're very standoffish when it pertains to this particular connection that you're dealing with. Again, because you don't want that negative karma to come back to you. Now, you are seeing your person of interest as they've got a lot of attention around them at the moment, and again it's making you feel that timing, it's not quite right yet. So you're keeping this individual at an arm's length. And I am feeling some sort of level of dishonesty from your energy as well, Aries. And it's, now see, this is the thing. Everyone assumes that dishonesty is automatically a bad thing, right? It isn't. This type of dishonesty that I'm feeling in your energy, Aries, it's simply a case of you're not yet revealing your cards. You're not showing your cards yet because you're listening to your intuition, and your intuition is telling you that now is not the time. So it just shows you that dishonesty or omission, it's not always a negative thing, right? Every energy can be positive or negative. It's just a question of how that energy is utilized that makes it positive or negative. There's always that fine balance between the two, and everything is about balance. The universe loves things being in balance. So you're trying to find that balance within yourself as to when you can take action here. And your intent is the Fool. You intend to start something new. You intend to make that final decision, and you fully intend to take action. It's just a question of when. So at the moment, you're keeping this individual at a bit of an arm's length. You're trying to be analytical when it pertains to this connection, and that there is a fear of getting hurt as well. So you feel here that you're missing some sort of information. You're missing something that is putting a bit of a pause on your forward movement when it pertains to this connection. So I'm feeling really, really strongly that you're not saying anything and they're not saying anything to you. This is playing out very much on an energetic level, and this is why you feel that now you need something that's more tangible for you to work with before you can take the next step. Now, in their energies towards you, they've got the Five of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Tower, and the Ten of Coins. So their energy towards you is they see and feel this potential. It's undeniable at this point. And with the Five of Cups energy, there is regret here. There is, they feel that they're missing out. They feel a disconnect as well. They feel the loss, basically. And they are genuinely wanting to get this brand new beginning going. There is some sort of expectation here, Aries, with the person that you're dealing with. You are very much on their mind because they've got your card in their energy. So you are very much in their mind, and they're expecting you to take charge of this particular situation. So they're expecting you to make the first move, and you're expecting them to make the first move. So there's a little bit of a misunderstanding here that's going on between you both. Now, they also have the Tower and the Ten of Coins. So they feel that their opportunity with you is being missed. There is a strong element here of miscommunication, and here's why. Reading the cards one way tells you a bit of the story. Reading the cards in another way can tell you more of the story. So if you remember, this deck was your mutual energies. You got the Two of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups. and then Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Tower. This row here is telling me quite clearly about this miscommunication that's gone on between you both. Right? So the Queen of Swords, that's your energy. You're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. You're doing the right thing here for yourself by not showing your cards. So because you have projected that energy, your person has picked it up. And the energies that are mutually between you, the Two of Swords, and it's there again. So nobody's making the move. You're both at an impasse and nobody's speaking, and you're both overly guarding your emotions, because the Queen of Swords is quite, she keeps people at an arm's length as well. Doesn't allow people to get too close to her. So it's like the person that you're dealing with is picking up your vibes. They've picked up that you've been keeping them at an arm's length for your own reasons. You're just literally protecting your emotions here. You're not the type of individual that will just let somebody in straight away. It's something that it's a gradual process with you, which is absolutely fine. That's literally just the way that you do things. But it's like the person that you're dealing with has made assumptions going by the energies that you've been showing them. So it's put you both here at a crossroads, at an impasse. It's put you both in a situation where neither of you quite know what to do, because you are interested in this connection, but also you're interested very much in not having your heart broken again. So your interest, it's like you're keeping them at arm's length, but you're still really curious about them, and they've felt you keeping them at a distance, so they're a bit sort of standoffish and sort of, I'm not sure if I can approach Aries anymore, because the last time I spoke to Aries they wouldn't let me in, and I don't know, I didn't really feel very welcome. So I'm not sure if this situation is over between us, or I'm not sure. So that's literally what's in their current energy. And the Ten of Coins as well, that's the generational card. It's the card of family, it's the card of it's a card of completion. So this individual, they really feel that without it sounding like they're too codependent, they genuinely do feel that you complete them. So there is a very strong love here. There really, really is. I'm just going to take it from your mutual energies now. So Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Justice. There's something quite karmic here that's going on between you both, and I'm feeling, Aries, that your karmic lesson here is learning to trust your own intuition once again, and learning to sort of reveal a little bit more of who you are. And their karmic lesson pertains to codependency and not putting all of their happiness onto another individual, and to learn that, I hate to sound cheesy, but to learn that happiness, it comes from within first and foremost, and then being happy with another individual, it just sort of finishes the picture, but it's not the full picture. It's like that's the finishing touches. So I'm feeling also that someone here is quite possibly a painter. They're either a painter and a decorator, or a painter as in an artist painter, because I've never had that analogy pop up before, and they were showing that to me very, very clearly. So somebody here works with their hands in an artistic way. Now, the mutual energies between you both is telling me that equally you're both wanting this connection, and you're both wanting to work on it. It's simply a question of who blinks first. Who is going to reveal their cards first? And you're both as equally as stubborn as each other here as well. So there is going to be unexpected changes here. that is made for both of you, unexpected changes that is made that pertains to your foundations and your structure. So this connection I'm feeling for you both was very, very unexpected. And for some of you, not all of you, this is pertaining to a twin flame connection. But again, the absolute answer for is this or is this not my twin flame, that can only come from your higher self. The cards can only show you that the chances are quite high that you are dealing with that sort of situation, but ultimately the final judgment, that comes from your higher self, because only you will be able to feel that energy, to know the answer to that one. So there's an unexpected element here between you both. Meeting each other was very, very unexpected, and I'm feeling that both of you were in an energy where you had given up on love. And that's sort of added to that unexpected energies. There is mutual love here because you're both sharing the Ace of Cups. That's that magnetic attraction. That's that energy where you can't stop thinking about each other. It doesn't matter what you do, what you try. It's like the thoughts of each other still pop up in your minds, and it's like, I'm feeling here that both of your energies are equally intruding on the other person because of that. So again, there's something here that's needing balanced out. We've got two cards of justice here. So there's something, I am feeling there is something karmic, yes. Now, karmic is not just a person, all right? It's a thing as well, and it's not always bad. So this situation, it's again, it's a karmic situation. So yeah, some of you are in fact dealing here with a twin flame situation, which is why you're so sensitive to each other's energies. And I'm feeling quite strongly that that's where the assumptions are coming in from as well. So it's a very, very interesting read here. Very. Somebody within this connection has been questioning themselves. I'm feeling that it's you, Aries, questioning whether or not you're ready for another romantic situation. And again, that's why this connection's kind of sideswiped you a little bit, because you didn't feel ready. You're questioning yourself if you're ready, and you were not expecting it. There is a little branch off here for some of you, not all of you. For some of you, the individual that you're dealing with, they're not currently in a situation. I'm not sure if I've said that at the beginning when I first saw it, but somebody here is not completely free yet to have a brand new beginning when it pertains to this relationship. There is something that they need to tie off and finish up before they can proceed. I'm seeing that really, really clearly. That the love is very much equal, though, even though neither of you are verbalizing it yet. It is very, very much equal, and in fact it's central. It's the card that is central to the entire read here. The love in this connection is incredibly, incredibly strong. Anything else for Aries, please, and the person I'm dealing with? Thank you. Right. Groom, husband, partner, interested in a commitment or advancement. Love of a lifetime, excuse me, I've got hiccups. Wedding or event. And cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Right. I'm feeling, Aries, that the individual you're dealing with is replaying the energy that they have been picking up off from you, with you sort of protecting your emotions and keeping them at a distance, but they're assuming that that's because you're not interested in them. They're replaying it over and over and over. And groom, you are interested, but you're not giving the game away yet. And please remember as well that energies are interchangeable. So Aries, you could well be connecting more with the energies that's down here. Okay, right. Right, we've got Puppet Master, pulling your strings, narcissist, manipulation, control, assert yourself, addictive relationship. I'm feeling the addictive relationship more than anything else in that particular card. This connection is very, very addictive because it's very strong. It's a very powerful connection that you're sharing. Friend zone, still friends, just friends. Someone likes someone else only as a friend, not relationship material. I'm feeling that someone's fear. The document, text or email, agreement, letter, separation, divorce, contract, news, legal papers or proceedings. Yeah, that's someone is needing to free themselves up first from a prior commitment. That there is definitely legalities that are hanging over somebody's head here, for definite. You've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Justice card twice. That's definitely, that's one of the first things that I saw in your read was, oh, hold up, someone's not quite free to pursue this connection. Mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection, mirroring each other. Definitely mirroring each other's energies. Reckless, acting recklessly, getting lit, highly volatile relationship or personality, use precautions or protection. The one who is tied into a situation at the moment that they're needing to free themselves from, the individual that they are connecting with, that relationship is not great. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Yep. Someone here has a contract with an individual who is quite vindictive. Island time. In your own time, take your time, active, have a relaxed attitude, be more light-hearted and meditate. So that's why you were keeping that particular individual at an arm's length, because you knew, even before you had tangible proof that this individual wasn't free to approach. That's why you kept them at an arm's length. It was nothing personal against them, even though they've taken it that way. You are interested in the situation, but you're also interested in protecting your own heart as well. You don't want to be dragged into what is potentially quite a nasty situation. Take a chance, go in for it, good chance, set your intention for a positive outcome. You can't you can't win if you don't play. So someone here is going to take a gamble and pursue this particular connection. Gratuity, being gracious, abundant mindset, high frequency, positivity and attracting what you want. Yeah, you're focused here very much on your own energies and on the things that you can control, because this is a situation that is out of your control. So I am feeling that sort of, whatever will happen, it'll happen. I'm feeling that quite strongly from you here, Aries. Blowing bubbles, fun-loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing, and being in the now. And that one, I'm feeling quite strongly that you're avoiding giving in to fantasies. So you're looking more at the realities of the situation. While the fantasies are lovely, you have to live in the here and now. Looking at the situation for what it is. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Yeah, you're maintaining your boundaries here. Thank you. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So that card is very, very clearly for the individual that needs to free themselves up from an old situation so that they can proceed with you. But Aries, that person in love, please. Sanctuary. Okay. Privacy. In violating personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. Time for some self-care. Somebody could be imposing on your personal space. Maintain your boundaries. Basically, Spirit's telling you here that you've done the correct thing by recognizing the situation for what it was, looking at it from a perspective of reality rather than fantasy, and realizing that potentially, realizing that if this individual, if they were deadly serious about the connection with you, then they would take the necessary steps in order to free up their energies so that it was safe to proceed. Spirit's asking you here to do something nice for yourself with the self-care. And yeah, the connection for you, it's very much a taboo, but again, purely because somebody isn't free. They're not free to pursue. What's the most likely outcome, please, for this connection? Most likely outcome for Aries, please, for this connection. Okay. Right. So, your most likely outcome is Four of Water and Knight of Earth. So, Four of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. And Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honourable, kind, time to buckle down and get things done, honour your commitments, a guardian angel. Okay, so the most likely outcome is the individual that you're dealing with, quite possibly for a little longer yet, is going to be sitting in that energy of sort of feeling a bit sorry for themselves and feeling quite down. But I am seeing that that energy is going to serve well, and it's going to serve as the fuel to make things happen, because there's only so long that someone can sit in that kind of energy for. And it's literally, it's all about what they do with that energy that that determines the outcome. So that for a little while yet, they're going to sit with it, and then they're going to realise that this is no good. This is really, really no good. They're going to use their current unhappy situation to propel themselves forward. And In the meanwhile, you are going to remain loyal, dedicated, honourable and kind, but first and foremost to yourself. And I'm not seeing that you're going to put your life on hold either, which is fantastic. So again, there's heavy emphasis here on you're very much in the energy of, if this person was deadly, deadly serious about this connection with you, then they would take the necessary actions needed to ensure that it happened. So you're charging forward, you are picking yourself up again, and you are beginning new things. You're not letting it hold you back, but you're not letting it control you either. So it is very much at the moment you're releasing the need to try and convince this individual any further. It's like you've given back the control to them, because again you don't agree with trying to force the situation. You also have a very, very, very good understanding that you cannot heal another individual for them. They can only heal themselves. There's a really, really good understanding here of that in your energy. So you're like, okay, then you can sit feeling sorry for yourself, but guess what? I'm moving on with my life. Whether or not you want to catch up with me later on down the line, that's up to you. But right now, I've got places to go and I've got people to see. That's pretty much your energy at the moment when it pertains to this particular connection. Very, very interesting energies, Aries. That was a really, really good read, actually. So that is what I have for you. Please do let me know if that resonates, because I don't know what it is I'm reading. I literally just have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments. I might not be able to reply to them, but I absolutely do read them and appreciate every interaction on my channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in the pinned comments below. So thank you again, Aries. Very, very best of luck with everything. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.